Hey guys, we've talked a lot about drones in the past. We're going to talk about it again today with John Ferguson. He's the guy that broke the story that said, hey, there's a reason the drones are out there. John, welcome to it.
How you doing?
Good to have it. Now, you're the man, he is the man who broke the story and said, look, these drones are out there. We know what they're doing because they're looking for something that's missing. What do you think is missing?
Well, I've been working with a couple of gentlemen that have been trying to keep a nuclear warhead from coming into the United States, and it was a no BS deal. It was a real deal. And when I saw all of our elected officials out there stating that they're coming out of the water and they're Iranian or Chinese operatives, I thought it was like, my God, our elected officials are saying that?
I think what he meant to say is that's bullshit.
That's exactly. I was going to try to keep it clean, but okay, all bets are off. But yeah, it's bullshit.
Bullshit.
So, and it's like, wait a minute. So we elect these people, we send them to D.C. to run the country, and this is what they have to offer. So I, as a subject matter expert in building unmanned systems, I thought I should just at least give the American people what they deserve, which is just a somewhat of a decent answer and physics as to why they're not coming out of the water. Why?
Wait a second. He wants to tell you the truth. That's why you're here, to learn the truth, right? All right, John, tell him the truth.
That's what we do in Kansas anyway.
I appreciate
we
that.
try. But again, the drones, with the Biden administration, our foreign policy is the worst it's ever been in the history of the world. I mean, these guys are a bunch of clowns that are running this country. And if they're saying that they're Chinese and Iranian operatives, we are not getting along with China and Iran already. So why would you try to poke the bear and blame all of this on them?
Let's go back to the important operative word. Bullshit.
More bullshit. So when you fly drones, you don't really fly them at night unless you're looking for something very, very, very specific. Thermal imaging helps you find bad guys, search and rescue victims, military operations.
And to be clear, this is his area of expertise. This is what John does.
That's what I do. And so you would want to fly a drone with a nuclear radioactive sniffer on board the aircraft, right? You would want to fly at night because the winds are calmer, pressures are down. You're going to be sampling parts per million.
And so to be clear, and I want to understand this, look, I watch this the same as you guys do. These drones were out every night. I think like November 17th, if memory serves. That's when they started, but they took Thanksgiving off. Weird. Anyhow, so they're out there in a grid every night looking when it's calm and sniffing, as you put it.
That's correct. They would fly in autonomous positions, right? So they would be flying completely without pilots and uninterrupted. So you would want to fly at night so you can get more accurate readings.
So let me ask you this. We're going to wrap this up with John. John is the guy, he got millions of views when he talked about this before. Said, here's the deal. We know what they're doing. We thought the same thing. We're not going to let drones fly around New Jersey or New York or wherever just aimlessly. We're the United States of America, for God's sake. We kick people's asses. It's what we do in case we need to, right? So that's that. The drones have stopped, John. So where are we in the conversation? What is your conclusion?
Well, the drones actually haven't stopped. I'm still getting reports that the drones are still out there flying.
Oh, so there's more to the story.
Yes, so the nuclear warhead that we know is in the United States right now is a 20 kiloton nuclear warhead.
Wait a second. You're telling me there's a 20 kiloton nuclear warhead somewhere that we don't know about?
That is correct, because there was 132 of them that come up missing when Reagan and Gorbachev took the nuclear missile program down.
Missing from where?
From Soviet Union. And so, yeah, and it's the truth. You can Google it, and General Lebedge is the one who was assassinated over this deal because he entered those 132 nuclear warheads into the black market. Now,
so, John, what you're saying is, just so I can't sleep tonight, is that somewhere in America there's a 20 kiloton nuclear weapon that is aimlessly wandering around, and we have no fucking idea where it is, just to be clear.
In addition to that, there's a 5 kiloton that's over in Ukraine being serviced right now to be delivered to Putin by the Ukrainians.
Outstanding.
And they know that, by the way. This isn't classified information. So, again, the story just keeps getting worse, but we've just recently uncovered documentations where our own administration back in the day knew about this, and they covered it up, they turned the other cheek, and they didn't do anything about this.
For God's sake, John, give me some good news. Tell me that the Trump administration is doing what needs to be done to protect the American citizens and this world from nuclear holocaust.
Well, the good news is that President Trump is on it. We got the information to President Trump's team. They know about it. They're aware. They're looking for them. They're doing whatever. We'll never know, but you as the American citizens will never know if they found them or not, because if Anybody were to say that something like that is out there that has an official title, you'll completely evacuate the Eastern Seaboard.
And people wonder why I drink? Really? Are you shitting me? John, thank you.
You are absolutely welcome. And you know what? Highland Park whiskey is my favorite.
There you go. All right, tell the folks how they can find you.
You can go to my X page, which is jferg_Saxon, or you can go to my TikTok thing and
Do that
search
TikTok
my name.
thing. Yeah, do that TikTok thing. Hey, follow right here. Follow him, and then follow right here. We'll keep you informed. God bless America.